Well, welcome once again to a boring stream. Well, we'll be continuing on with my boringness of just sitting around doing nothing, along with doing other things in the event. With the really with now the Tiger Girl out and freely about, we now have they released her character story to go along with it. Okay, well, the same thing will apply when we run into a one where I have to wait around either for coins to fill up or an hour timer to fill before I can level up to the next level. The goal is to get to level 35 where we can get all the important items as anywhere higher up is most likely pointless. I won't necessarily yield the same rewards. Well, during that time frame, I'll be doing Gishin, like for an hour, then I have to give it a break in between. Then Wavering Waves. If I run out of content or get too bored, I do have Honkai Impact to fall back upon since a new event has started with the new patch, which is just well, at least it's not just the same event again from looks of it. Well, Full Monthly Rare was in essence, a Plants vs Zombies esque minigame during the summertime, where they just did the same event again. There was no difference. I had since I record when I since I was in time to see that event when I first started playing, and then saw it again another 2 summers later. See the exact same event with no difference in story. From what I could see from from the what the from what they showcased on it, it looks like it's slightly different. So I probably will record it. As said, if I get too bored, I'll move on to do that. I'll have to change the title to implement whatever title I'll have for it. Guess it'd be like, I guess you can't really say Valkyrie since the male characters are actually useful in that one. Of course, that's only if it's genuinely different. If it is, then yeah, definitely have to put a title. But if it's the exact same event, I said it seems since I noticed. Hey, wait, Haxor was among that list, and Haxor wasn't since the previous two ones. It was solely Moth members. Well, let's get started. Okay, let me press start here, and let me change the feeds before I lose control of the feeds. Boop, boop. As stated before, remember, be courteous. And I'm playing in full screen mode and can't see what's going on because simply because of a lack of actual communication in my streams. Or me not seeing things since occasionally I refresh the restream tab or accidentally close it, which then refreshes it, which means I don't get to see that chat. I would have to look at old videos to get that chat. And also, I only have the chat from one angle since Twitch has a habit of deleting videos after a week. Oh, YouTube, it is forever. As you can see, as I said, I was directly in front of it. I did log in, but then okay, let's stop these. Yeah, put you like for 15 minutes right now. Switch to 15-minute mode. Switch to 15 minutes. Boom. And for right now, oh, my bamboo is there. Okay, I have to set the next one. Let's make it 15 so I get at least some materials. S and S. Okay, yeah, 15 minutes should be fine. That gives me... Honestly, I'm going to have to collect some more materials from the void. Out of business. Let's get these guys back to working since I need that funding. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, am I selling bracelets? Yeah, I'm selling bracelets. And shirts. I will stop this thing from actually. Well, never mind. I'll just grab it craft right now. Oh, cancel. Or nah, cancel its sales. We'll do work on these ones since these ones are right now the deal right now. And this is the next one. So the shirt will still have clothing will still have value, but the light fixtures will not. So I may want to think about farming for the necessary ingredients. Like stop farming ingredients for this thing and farm ingredients for the best score wandering gadget. I need to get another one of you. Oh, I technically have the demon one, I guess. The one I have that gives the most right now is this gadget. It requires this and this material. Okay, the next one I get is a light fixture. Okay, I need 2 light fixtures. I'll temporarily stop it from from selling them again. And the arms. Just so I can get some up. And I'll craft some of these. Continue crafting these right now. Okay, level up. Each level crafts for these. Yeah, they're being worked on. Oh, look, someone who wants the pills has shown up. Okay, I'll need at least, let's see, 20? Yep. No, wait. What would it? No, wait. 22. Yeah, I'll need to put someone on it. I guess since this is just a fixture, I won't put big deal on it. But it is a light fixture. A better light fixture than the one that I'm currently working on. What I currently have. Let's see. Which is this light fixture. So I guess I should replace this light fixture with the one I'm going to get. Of course, then that could be this. Since these two would still have value being sold. Yep. But I have a whole bunch of materials still, though. It'll be some time since we also have to wait for this score thing to fill up. Okay, where's first goal? Give me that recipe real quick. Thank you. And harvest for an hour. We'll go out to the hollow, go harvest there, go do the quest stuff. Okay. Guess I'll let it. Oh, right. This is shirt. The this spiky rock thing. You guys are done. Okay, this is for the armband. This is a herb, so it won't be as important to harvest, but I'll still harvest. Or should I care? It'll be better than the pills that I have manufactured. I'll wait for a bit. As I said, I'll wait for a bit so this thing can get a good number, and then we can go in. Once I get the new items in order. Of course, I could just give up on. No, as I just stated, clothing still has value. Especially these arm ones. But I have so much extra material, so I should be fine on this material. Okay, there. Okay, increase the numbers they have. Don't need to harvest this as much, which is these two ingredients, okay. Which I discontinued anyways. The S rank stuff. Let's see. Okay. Still need to get more of this stock. Guess I. Okay, I can discontinue that. one and then start production on this one. I'd probably buy the ingredients, more ingredients for that one. Zero. Yep. S, wood thing, and sand. Okay. Let's go buy some. Then we'll go off, collect some of this. I can collect 700 each day. Guess this thing would give me. Once I manage to like farm enough of it, I will be able to. I should be able to more easily swap over to getting gourds built up. Okay, 60. I can finish up that other. Okay, let's see. Gourds. Pretty low on all of them. Right now, I'll start production on getting some of these in stock. Do have a better one in Wonder Gadgets. Okay, you are. And I guess I'll come back to this later. Guess I'll put them. Let's see. Put this on sale for right now. So I'll at least have some more income while I'm away. Okay, let's go into the hollow then. Alright, and dog. First of all. Okay. And I haven't got a cup of coffee today yet, so. Alright, did I take care of this? Nope. Bye. And yeah, that's how boring it is. I wish they would have had a ramen shop so I could at least get also the ramen. But my question is, how do the cards work? Do you like buy one and it gets rid of commission? How does it work? Do you like how do you use this? Do you like buy one and it ignores the first clear requirement? Do you buy one and it's automatically used, or is it used over time? No, that's the. Be better to just type in and figure it out from inside. Okay, yep, this is the one I wanted. Thing. Collect all this easy stuff.
At your service.
Which is the use of that one person. Unfortunately. If I don't plan on fighting anyone, the guess it is better.
Eradicate all evil.
Okay, I'll move this. It's a Kaku.
What brings you here this time?
I'll watch over you. Soar with the wind.
Don't mind me, just passing through. Once I'm done collecting the material, then I'll move on to... No, why not? It should still have the same material. Then I'll be moving on to, well, the missions.
Watch out. Here to assist. It's over. Disappointing. Don't mess up my nails. Swift and decisive. To the skies.
We harvest, harvest. Okay, we reached the limits. Go to this region to get some canisters, I guess.
To the skies.
I won't be collecting all to the limit since that would be too annoying. I'm just gonna quickly go through it. If I miss some, I miss some. Forget that area. It's too hot. Try to go back for those canisters. Ah, who cares? Let's just forget that. Let's go. The pack fight was on. Use up the contents that we have.
Soar with the
Oh,
wind.
we've reached our limits. So we're done collecting those anyways. Some were they lessen the amount, since I remember being able to harvest a lot more. Okay, let's see how much time we consumed. Alright, first of all, let's purchase the goods we need. No, alright. I must have already purchased the goods. He wants the helmet and the ointment. Okay, we can resume selling of the armbands again. But buying this would put us back on money. Yeah, we'll hire him. For such a standard shark boo. But in eventuality, I would want to place all of the A rank bamboos I have for S rank bamboos. right now I'll pull. Oh, should I come back later? We have tigers to take care of. Tigers! Nope. Interverse. Didn't wait. Why did it go from here default? Okay. Ba 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 ba. Well, I'll do these on my own time, I guess. Right here. We're here for the final. Oh, did we have our first crash when I wasn't looking? Yes, we did. We did indeed crash. My And again, I will count OBS crashing as a crash if it occurs. Again, I will have to say, if I cannot perceive every chats and words.
In the Hollow Era, the court was corrupt with decadence. The martial world stood leaderless, bandits ran rampant, and people suffered unbearably. Yet heroes of righteousness still rose up, blades drawn and raised to champion justice. The frontier town of Phylum Heights had seen frequent bandit raids, until one day a warrior emerged from the mountains with a roar.
Who dares disturb the peace on our streets?
Huh? Oh, where'd this hero pop up from?
Is this part of the script?
I told you to read the script carefully!
I'm a disciple of Yunquei Summit. I won't stand by and watch you do this.
What the hell am I supposed to say to that?
You didn't read it either?
A Yunquei Summit disciple? You mean...
Huey to arms! Oh, wait. Huey is the arms.
Watch as our heroine swings her club with skill and throws her fists with fierce precision. The vicious bandits are left trembling, their courage shattered, and their menace stripped away. What a young hero in the making. Another beautiful tale to go down in history. At least it would, if the bandits were actually bandits.
Please spare them, good lady. They're not bandits.
Wow, that's awesome! I loved watching those movies with martial arts heroes when I was little.
Ouch. Well, it feels like you're a...
Maybe it's because I've watched so many movies. I feel I should always step in and help whenever I see injustice.
How old is she? Okay, she's just short. From looks of it. Of course, some people are just putting them as she's 4. Of course. Because, it says, she was born on July, no, January 6th. And she was and she's 4, and as of 2 days ago, she was 4 years old. What? So do we count this in tiger years where she'd be completely legal, or how does that work? Okay, let's just presume that she's old, like Piper is. She's just a short legal lolly. Maybe not as old as Piper, who is, a granny. Or at least depicted as a granny, who happens to look like she should be in elementary school. Our tofu here is... Oh, we'll simply say should be at least a college. She should at least be in college age. Early college. We shall now continue with this completely legal tiger. Feel free to elude her. Alright, she already eludes herself.
Wow. You might want to watch less then.
I was too impatient and clueless just now. I barely left the mountain, so I didn't know any better. If I've caused any trouble, I apologize.
We're really grateful for you sparing us, good lady.
I get it now. You're actually a young master from Yunquay Summit, right?
We're all workers from Phylum Heights, working part-time as extras on the set to support our families.
If it weren't for the selfless masters of Swabian Temple during the mining accident a while ago, we would have...
Don't mention it. That's our duty as the disciples of Yunquay Summit. As long as you're all safe and well, Shifu will be pleased.
It's always interesting how these people act as if it had just happened. It would happen like months ago, when realistically, of course, and I guess what? Let's see. No, it wouldn't have happened that long ago, unless like someone played the game, completed the stuff, then took a month break, but by then she should have already gathered about it. So them saying what did they a while ago? No, that was pretty recent events, I would say.
That's why, despite the misunderstanding, we hope you don't take it to heart, young master.
These are separate issues. Swabian Temple will take care of all your medical bills today for sure. Now that we understand each other and the matter is settled, I have to go take care of the task Shifu assigned me, so I'll be on my way.
Young master, please, wait!
God, I have to be careful not to touch my mouse at the same time.
Your ears, your tail, they're different from the usual cat thyrans. Could you be a tiger thyran like Mr. Sunghuang?
You can tell I'm a tiger thyran? That's right.
I knew it! I was watching your impressive fight and was immediately struck by inspiration!
Good ask.
Huh?
Master Tiger is fierce indeed. But the audience has seen too many stories about the legendary, righteous, and sword-wielding hero saving the world. They've gotten bored of it. Why not add to the story a young hero fresh out the mountain, yet equally brimming with fierce determination?
What are you trying to say, director?
Oh, Master Tiger, your popularity hasn't decreased at the box office one bit. But the current market demands new faces too. Once we pass Phylum Heights, where else would we find such a young, spirited, beautiful, and extraordinarily skilled hero?
Extraordinarily skilled hero? Are you talking about me?
Yes, you, young lady. I can tell you're very talented. Have you ever considered a career in the entertainment industry?
I really just want to press the skip button, but people would be angry. The viewer, the amalgamation of just the rules of streaming dictates you just don't skip dialogue.
Not at all. Mr. Director, even if we disciples of
There's
Yahweh
only one
Summit
thing
step
to
away
do.
from our teachings and return to normal life, we don't usually pursue such careers.
Let's not rush now. You see, not only is our movie starring the retired kung fu superstar Tsung Huang.
Is he a tiger thyran too? Oh, I remember now! You're Mr. Tsung Huang. You starred in loads of martial arts movies.
The young lady has good taste. I'll consider your suggestion, director.
But I'm not really cut out for acting. I can't even put on a stern face to make Shifu attend morning lessons. Besides, I still have a task to complete.
But wait, the biggest surprise is still to come.
Hey, didn't you say my return is the big surprise?
The real highlight is, all of our fight scenes for the movie will be shot inside the Great Hollow in Waifei Peninsula.
That sounds really impressive, but Mr. Director, I really... Wait, shooting inside the hollow? Isn't that dangerous?
Danger is just a publicity stunt unless it actually happens. All these years in the filmmaking industry have taught me one thing. No matter how brilliant your talent or sincere your creation, they pale in comparison to the power of eye-catching hype!
Brilliant talent or genuine creativity? Which exactly do you have?
Sung Huang, this is our chance at a comeback. We have to seize every opportunity.
Then you must be taking all the necessary precautions, right? Working inside the hollow is incredibly dangerous, not to mention the lingering miasma and the Exaltist's growing presence in Lemnian Hollow.
We have! Thanks to Mr. Sung Huang's connections, we've obtained a hollow entry permit from the HIA. The officials shouldn't give us any trouble.
It's said to be an area cleared of ethereals and miasma. Very safe.
An area cleared of ethereals and miasma? Does such a place even exist within Lemnian Hollow? Mr. Director, this area you're talking about. This is the exact area Shifu asked me to investigate. What a strange coincidence. I should report this to her and double-check with the association to be sure. Mr. Director, I'm touched by your appreciation of my talent, but I really do have a task to attend to. So I'm sorry, but I cannot oblige.
Not everyone seizes every opportunity that comes their way like I did when I was young.
Oh well, art always has its flaws. Anyway, Mr. Sung Huang, the crew is ready, so let's head to the hollow entrance.
Huh? You're going now?
The hollow is unpredictable. What's safe today might not be tomorrow. As a disciple of Yunque's summit, surely our young master here understands.
So, will you be escorted by security guards or association investigators?
Well, you see, we're on a tight budget and spent most of it on the crew and special anti-corruption filming equipment. Of course, a large share of it also went to Mr. Sung Huang's paycheck.
It's a reasonable budget.
So you're telling me you don't even have security to protect the crew? What kind of standards are the HIA using to issue permits anyway?
I'm ready to sacrifice myself anytime in the name of art.
I'm not planning to sacrifice myself for anything.
Relax! We have all these professional martial arts actors on the team as well as Mr. Sung Huang, a kung fu master with extraordinary abilities. All right, the hollow waits for no one. We need to get going.
Hey, wait!
Feels slow on her walk. Even her running feels slightly faster, but her walking is slower than Belle's. Well, I guess that's what happens when you're short. Right, he has no tail. Oh no, there is his tail. Wait, who's even holding the camera? She's barely in it. Like, yeah, she's but she's barely in the shot. She's just enough in the shot that she, but I could continue. Okay, let me go grab some snacks before I wind up killing myself because I walk away to grab snacks during a cutscene, and then I get foo turned into pound tofu.
I'll protect you from any danger. I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster. How about a reading before we go?
I was muted. He's missing his tail, and ears. Either he was a fake tiger piper in it. Or or the developers forgot to add them on for right now.
Hey, you! The new PA. Handle the equipment carefully, okay? Yep, right there. That's the spot.
I fixed it. Alright, I can check this off my list.
How do they fit in there?
They say in the Hollow Era, the court was corrupt and falling apart. The martial arts world stood leaderless. Bandits ran rampant, and people suffered unbearably.
Can we move on? Everyone's already heard that a million times.
Have patience, Master Tiger. Setting the scene before starting each day is a way to help everyone get into character. It's a part of the routine. Not to mention we have a fresh face on the crew. Everyone, please welcome...
Director, one mountain is too small for two tigers.
It's fine. It's fine. Everyone says I don't really look like a tiger anyway.
Self-awareness is a virtue, but as my kin, I think you ought to show a little more spirit.
Master Tiger, you've seen what she's capable of. With the two of you in the same frame, our movie is going to be a hit. The industry has been in decline these past few years. If this works out, it'll be a big win for you, don't you think?
You're clouded by greed. I'm a professional actor with integrity. What is it they say? Always have reverence for the arts. Working with an unprofessional actor is going to be a real challenge for me.
I've seen lots of your movies when I was little. I'll learn fast.
Now you're playing cute.
You see, the kid's a big fan of yours.
Yes, but I'm just small. I'm not actually a kid.
Of course. Child labor would require additional insurance. Anyway, back to our scene. The story today happens during Master Tiger and the young tiger's journey in search of a demon-subduing artifact, the Purgation Bell.
As soon as Master Tiger and Young Tiger set foot on Mount Purgation, the The wind stirs, rustling through the grass.
The wind stirs, rustling through the grass. Suddenly, a group of bandits jump out of the...
Oh, it's it's this theme. Remember from 2 days ago when I was playing that her trailer, which is self-cultivation with food training or something.
You deserve... Fury!
I'll manage things from here.
Do you smell it?
Huh?
The light passing through the ether, leaving a unique mark on the film roll, while the fragrance called story fills the air around us.
I agree with this guy. This guy's a complete loon.
Wow, that sounds incredible.
So, there's a reason you keep producing bad movies.
Huh? Has the director only made bad movies?
Bad movies? They were just overlooked gems that never received proper appreciation.
I didn't know you cared so much about your third-rate work.
Mr. Tsongkwang, isn't it a little harsh to criticize someone's hard work like that?
It's fine. Anyway, footage shot inside the hollow has a really unique feel.
We should still be careful. I can sense that the ether activity around us is far from calm. This was never a safe area, was it?
But it adds authenticity to the setting of the film.
Mr. Director, I hope some miasma hasn't gotten into your brain.
Forget about Invasion Next Gen and Behemoth. After everyone sees our on-site footage, those other movies will become fourth-rate failures.
Are you just accepting the fact that your movies are third-rate?
In any case, with Mr. Sung Kwang and Miss Fufu's seamless teamwork, and with 2 skilled martial artists guarding the set, our production is foolproof this time!
Please let it be over soon. I still have Shifu's investigation to look into.
Scene 1, take 2. Continue rolling.
I need to focus on the real task, investigating the miasma disturbance here. The ether flow is calm. Nothing out of the ordinary here either. Oh well, I guess that's good news. I should regroup with the crew before they start worrying.
The bandits running wild here have terrorized these lands for too long. Naturally, the 2 tigers cannot stand idly by. Young Tiger wields her weapon with fierce precision, striking down the bandits one by one, forcing them to retreat.
sound effect was great. Almost too real.
Mount Purgation, despite its name, has long been overrun by rampaging fiends. And within the shadows, dangers far greater than bandits lie in wait for the two heroes.
These ethereals. All of them are tainted with traces of miasma. Something's not right here.
Is everyone okay? Take a moment to collect yourselves. We're getting ready to shoot today's third scene.
For years, dark energy has clung to Mount Purgation, and now the swarming fiends seem endless.
Even with the presence of a miasma tumor, there shouldn't be this many ethereals.
Master, are you really not stepping in at a time like this?
I think I have a stomachache.
A heavy, foul miasma rolls in. The Demon King ruling over this mountain has arrived.
Stay back, everyone! This one's really got its claws out.
Finish it. We fight together.
Young Tiger holds firm, shielding the villagers behind her. Her small body stands like an unshakable mountain, resolute and unwavering.
Don't take him head on!
Unfortunately, Master Tiger has been poisoned and is up.
And that's a wrap for the day. Thank you all for your hard work.
Mr. Director, why didn't you seem the least bit shocked by the ethereal? In fact, it almost feels like the ethereal attack was just part of the script.
Accidents happen, of course, but not all accidents are bad, right? Just like how you joined us. It was all thanks to a random accident. A happy surprise of an accident. Everything is going according to the producer's plan. Nothing will go wrong, so you just relax, Miss Fufu.
No, something's really not right here. I need to go back to Shifu for a divination reading.
Today's shoot went smoothly. I'd say it was even better than expected. Thanks to everyone's hard work and you for joining us, Miss Fufu.
Oh? It's entirely thanks to everyone's support and Mr. Tsung Huang's guidance.
Quite the contrary. Miss Fufu taught me a lot.
Tomorrow, we'll shoot the drama sequences before the action ones, so be sure to get up early and meet at Phylum Heights on time. Especially you two, Miss Fufu and Mr. Sung Kwong. We can't have our two protagonists late on set now, can we?
Oh, two protagonists?
We're filming again? I'm at my wit's end, Shifu. I've had it with all the acting. But what if they go inside the hollow again? What is it, Shifu? What does the reading say?
I don't know about the reading, but I've always said you've got the potential to become a star.
Shifu, have you been listening to the point I'm trying to make at all?
You are a rare tiger, Thyron. You're smart and adorable, quick-witted, and incredibly talented. You could succeed at anything. As your Shifu, I don't mind you venturing into the realm of cinema, but the world is filled with distractions that can cloud your judgment.
Shifu! I'm talking about the safety of the film crew and the odd situation with the miasma. Not to mention there are also signs of the Exaltists being involved.
Suspicious indeed. But in my opinion, you should stay with the crew and keep an eye on how things develop. The readings suggest the same.
So I'm going back to acting after all. How embarrassing!
It is the duty of mystics like ourselves to protect and to seek. Besides, think of all the bragging rights your Shifu will get if you debut on the big screen.
I'm just looking at Fufu's tail being so long versus that other guy's tail, which is shorter. We sure of it? And I was just like watching a video on snow leopards and their overly long tails. Nope. I can't access this during this. Okay.
I'm counting on you all to get 5,000 likes.
No charge if it's not accurate.
We uphold Wi-Fi's ancient healing traditions, drawing from centuries.
Oh.
Big weekend sale. 20% off treats and grooming packages.
Even the dog's been abducted, and these guys are waiting in line for the dog, and he's not here. Okay.
I'll protect you from.
I'm at your disposal.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Perk up, everyone! We've got the big scene today! An old steed in the stable, a hero past his prime. How closely does the fate of Master Tiger mirror Mr. Sung Kwang's own struggles in life?
Hey, did you really need to emphasize the old and past his prime parts? Where exactly is the similarity?
You're missing the point. An old steed. I mean the sentiment. Heroism. A heart full of righteousness and courage. Attention, everyone! Make sure to capture all of Mr. Tsung Huang's magnificence.
So that means I don't have much screen time, right? Phew, thank goodness. I can finally focus on investigating the miasma.
Miss Fufu, don't get distracted. We're about to roll. Action!
Master Tiger and Young Tiger venture deeper into the heart of Mount Purgation, drawing closer to the truth behind the Purgation Bell, and to an even greater threat. The two tigers split up, while...
You finished so quickly. You didn't have time to finish our line delivery. Oops, sorry. We'll get reset up for the next recut. Realistically, that would have. They would have had to reshoot that. Realistically. Again, he doesn't have ears or a tail again. Is this intentional? Well, if this wasn't intentional, this is an error on the developer's part. Oh, I can't check mail right now. So, if there... What? Oh, and here's for Fru's. I already saved up this much. Almost there. I almost have enough for this. I could... But would it be even worth it? Why not? Oh, and it turns into extra coins, so... There we go. I should have enough now. This thing, which is sort of worthless. Seeing how many bang boos you actually wind up getting, it's pretty common, I feel. Still nice that they have, here's all the A ranks right here. If you need them. And then here's each individual S rank. Wait, wasn't it the other way around last week? Doesn't really matter to me. All the A ranks are here. Okay, so I don't have this one. This is Grace's weapon. Own one, own one. I don't own the kitty paw, but I do own the kitty cat, so I guess I should probably think about getting it for just for her. I own Soldier 11, but I don't let Soldier 11 use it. Because I use it for someone else who doesn't have the weapon, and I own the character. Feel sometimes tempted
Need
to
a
buy.
fortune telling? I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster. What brings you here this time? Need a fortune telling?
This outfit, by the looks of it, does. I've seen pictures of it. This outfit puts emphasis on her legs and rear end.
I can help you ward
Oh,
off
this one
misfortune and disaster.
more puts it on her chest. Well, and like.
Your fortune seems pretty good lately.
Also, I think they sort of forced it by here. It was really. Oh, of course, I was about to say that when
The
technically
anticipation off stage is the perfect prelude.
she also got an outfit upon her release as well. I guess.
Is the concert starting? Don't just think about it. Do it. Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here. Pick me, and I promise you'll earn big.
Is it me where it does the pink
Don't
outfit?
just think about it. Do it.
Is it me where does the pink outfit make her chest look bigger?
Waking up at 8? I'm so tired.
And then we have Shark. It's cool Shark. Which people have which people long ago made mods just to put her in this outfit. So he's placed now on this thing now. Occasionally thought about getting this. And the video crashed! I guess it's not happy about me saying I thought about getting this, but decided not to. Really? Pity! RGB game. Okay, let's check out what chat was up. If there's any cheater chatter. There was no cheater chatter. Okay, we have now 2 crashes this vid today. Will I even be able to do the other game stuff? Back to serious. Didn't they already ruin the ending of her story, but within their own, within another one of her trailers? Now thinking about it, I'll keep quiet if people haven't saw that trailer.
Mr. Tung Huang, you've always been well respected among Tiger Thyrans.
Among Tiger Thyrans? And how many of our kin are still left in New Eridu?
That's true. Many that I used to be in contact with have vanished without a trace. But that just makes it all the more heartening to see our kin excel in all walks of life.
You've only been with the crew for 2 days and you've already picked up how to smooth talk? You're also a distinguished disciple of Yunque Summit, right? I've heard the master of Swabian Temple is a very powerful individual.
Shifu is very powerful. She also saved my life. If Shifu hadn't brought me back to the mountain when the tiger tribe encountered a great disaster.
Oh? So it was your Shifu that took you in then? Well, you're lucky. But who's to say whether it's fortune or misfortune that we survived that disaster?
The forbidden artifacts must not be used.
But what choice do we have?
It may be the Hollow or the will of the heavens that claims us, but it can never be.
I'd say it's fortune. We get to experience the world that our kin, family, and friends never will.
Fufu, stay alive!
From now on, you'll live in their stead.
But we must also bear the pain that they cannot.
The laws of our people shall not be broken.
Yes, that's why I started training at Yunquei Summit. What about you, Mr. Tang Huang? You have your convictions too, don't you?
Convictions? I just don't want to follow in the footsteps of our kin. What meaning is there clinging on to convictions in the face of life and death? In this world, it's eat or be eaten. You didn't think the entertainment industry would be any different, did you?
We did give up a lot because of the Hollow. But surely there are things worth holding on to, even when faced with life and death.
Do all mystics speak with such grandeur?
The true meaning of the scriptures is always hard to understand. But I think the reason we train and meditate is to fight for the things worth holding on to.
Our two heroes, the camera is ready to roll.
It's hard to tell if her shoes are flat or not. They seem to be flat shoes, but who knows? They could be still heeled shoes on the side. This little girl, is she a dwarf as well? Or did someone bring their child to work? Or did some Come on!
Run! It's dangerous here!
In the Hollow Era, demons and monsters ravaged the land. Evil spirits plagued the world. The court was corrupt with decadence. The martial world stood leaderless. Bandits ran rampant, and people suffered unbearably. However, there are always righteous warriors, drawing their swords and wielding their blades, standing for justice and chivalry.
The monsters are here!
Run!
Papa! Mama! Where are you? What evil dares to befoul this place? I am Juhuhu of Yunquei Summit. Prepare to meet your doom!
Master G! Master G is here! We're saved!
Master, please save my daughter. She's still trapped in the village.
Fear not, good people. Master Ju is here. There will be no suffering where I stand. Only justice.
Master G!
Master G!
Master Ju is here, and clear skies will follow.
Master G!
Master G!
Rest here a while. Time is of the essence. I shall rush to the rescue.
You say that as you continue to monologue for like a minute. Time is not the essence, but I need first monologue for like 20 minutes. That second episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you could have just won that duel quite easily if you didn't constantly talk. You were on a time limit, yet you decided to stop and constantly talk to Pegasus over and over again. And apparently he was. As I said, that means Pegasus was stalling for time in that episode. Because Yugi was Atem was one attack away from winning, but lost because of the time limit was reached. Which I don't understand with some of these characters. Hey, you have a time limit. What's monologuing? Waste all that time. Oh, now we have to rush since we have so little time left. Yeah, if you didn't stand there monologuing for most of that time, you wouldn't be having this problem. Oh, this little girl died. Maybe if you didn't monologue for 5 minutes, if you and the bad guy, you could have saved that girl. Which is often I see a common trope of things. People talk too much and things get worse.
What?
But where can we go?
Hurry! We've got to save these people first.
Demons! Demons! Help! Help me!
Don't leave me alone here!
Live on, my child.
These wretched fiends. Such atrocity. I will not let them go unpunished!
Step back. Let me handle this.
Wait, he was underneath that?
Right there!
Get rid of them.
Are you all right?
Oh, head. So dizzy.
I feel like I fought in this foo-foo for 2 hours.
The equipment. It's all broken. And the film?
It's probably because the ether concentration got higher than the equipment could handle.
Oh, forget about the darn equipment! If it weren't for you, we'd all be lost in the hollow. To think that producer promised me a completely safe filming environment.
I looked around, but there are still some crew members I couldn't find.
Right, both the producer and Sung Kwang are missing, as well as other colleagues.
I suspect... No, I'm certain this was no accident. The Exaltists are behind this.
I couldn't care less about the producer's survival, but he has the remaining funds for the film!
But you've all been exposed to highly concentrated ether for too long. You need to leave the hollow as quickly as possible. I'll escort you out first. Mr. Director, please arrange medical assistance for everyone before the corruption symptoms worsen. I'll come back with other disciples of the temple and look for the rest of the crew. I'll also get in touch with the association's rescue squad.
Thank you, Miss Fufu.
Me overspending has cost us some backup. Well, all that's going to take time. We'll see. S and S. Block in. Okay, part 5. Oh, no, that. Oh, now I get it. It's that other thing that's coming out. This refers to the other thing, I think. Yep, this thing. Which I said was already gonna do on my own time. I'll do some of it, but the rest will be done on my own time.
Faithless souls cannot ascend the stairs to sanctuary, but there's always some kindling in dust more special than others.
This voice. It's the Exaltist speaker.
Miss Fufu, I'm honored to have you attend my performance, yet you refuse to cooperate. I regret that I must temporarily break this wonderful illusion and discuss the terms of our deal in this cruel and boring reality. The deal is simple. Trade your life for the lives of the crew. The hollow coordinates have been logged in the flash drive. Come alone, or else. I know villains are not to be trusted, but you have no choice.
I'll protect you.
I shall.
Asek, touch me.
I'm at.
What brings you here this time?
And the crash. Fun. Three clashes. Crash. Boy, crashes. Blah, blah. So this guy, so back to that other guy, that Tiger Fight friend, and every scene we've seen his mod, I believe. No wait, no, it's only the scene. Every scene we've seen of him inside the hollow, he's been missing his tail and the ears, and his, of course, outside the of it, his tail was shorter than Frou Frou's. But then in like the cartoon, the comic strip one, they're the same length. Proportional to their bodies.
Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to the Creator.
Quit the act!
Blessings are granted without bias, thus ignorance is mankind's sin. Those who squander such grace must be refined.
Me and my Shifu have dealt with countless evils!
The flickering flames of the kindling illuminate the steps for the sanctuaries chosen. Even the most faithless dust shall bask in this glory.
Strength and finesse.
I think everyone's okay. We gotta hold on!
One step further, and you may shed your mortal sins. The gate to the final domain does not open without refinement.
As expected. Yin and yang.
May the Creator refine us.
Leave it to me! You deserve it! The tiger has arrived!
Reality and illusion.
The tigers are on it!
Our two heroes. You must be exhausted. If Tiger Thyrans weren't so rare, if the bell wasn't so demanding, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble of staging this grand performance just to lure you both into my trap. Though I must say, I'm surprised that our little cub actually has some claws, unlike a certain paper tiger. Our sect has suffered greatly. Capturing Yishuan's prized disciple is no easy feat.
I know I wanted a stereotypical villain as a cover, but your lines and character are just a little too villainous, don't you think?
When faced with one's death, Is that not when they throw reason to the wind?
You don't actually think you're some sort of fated, chosen antagonist or something, right? Your boss is gone, your organization is in shambles, and yet you just so happen to stumble upon a treasure of the Tiger Thyrans while walking through the hollow? You're unbelievably stupid. Are the only things rattling around in that head of yours lines to suck up to your creator?
Silence! I should have purified that tongue of yours with the flames of refinement.
Cover? Tiger Thyran treasure? What are you talking about, Mr. Tsung Huang?
The Tigerbane Bell, a specialized W engine capable of resonating with and catalyzing ether. It boosts the user's abilities at the cost of a Tiger Thyran's life. That's the information you have, right, Mr. Villain?
Criminals using criminals. What a cliché plot twist.
Cliché indeed, which is why it only works on fools. The Tigerbane Bell was crafted by my dead kin. Such cruel technology can rapidly catalyze the victim's life energy inside a hollow, at the cost of turning them into an ethereal, of course. And if the victim is a Tiger Thyran, the wielder can even consume the victim's ether aptitude and life energy to strengthen themselves.
I remember now. But wasn't that a forbidden relic of the Tiger Thyrans? It should have been lost in that disaster all those years ago.
It is indeed a forbidden weapon of our people. What I told you wasn't a lie. But I didn't tell you the whole truth either. The user must be a Tiger Thyran, and they must also have an ether resonance that matches that of the victim. Such restrictions are what prevent this powerful tool from being abused by villains. We Tiger Thyrans aren't foolish enough to create a tool that could be used against us.
There's no reason to preserve such cruel technology.
Cruel? Yes, it's cannibalistic and cruel. But life in and of itself is cruel, little tiger of Yunque Summit. We never had the courage to face such harshness until the downfall of our kin. So after this, I'll be the only one who must live with this cruelty.
What are you two yammering on about? Seems like you've completely forgotten about me, the villain. I'll use this Tigerbane Bell right now and send you both on your way. What? Why isn't it working?
You just don't listen, fool. Your part as the villain is coming to an end. But before that, do me one last favor. Help me defeat this outstanding disciple of Yunque Summit. I don't think she's so kind-hearted that she'll simply let me devour her. Eat or be eaten. That's the way of the world, Zhi Fufu. A grand performance indeed. Driving the tiger to devour the wolf. A sandpiper and a clam locked in a struggle, only for the fisherman to claim the prize. A mantis stalking a cicada, unaware of the finch behind it, waiting to strike.
Insignificant rabble. All covered.
These classic plots never get old. But I think I prefer playing the villain.
Don't cross the line.
Give up. Rather than becoming food for the ethereal, why not nourish your own kind? Isn't that more in line with your so-called righteousness? Yunque Summit's proud disciple. Otherwise, wouldn't that be a waste of the grand hero story I so carefully staged just for you?
Flips through my cycle of yin and yang. Scatter.
Surrender now! You've gone too far!
Why do I feel like
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Incredible!
Quite on set.
Why didn't you just finish me?
Because true heroes stand tall for justice.
why are you? I questioned.
Seems I've lost, you lucky child. I put on such a great performance, but in the end,
Putting on such a show, taking so many lives, all just to steal my power?
when all careful plans fail, it all comes down to one fatal miscalculation. I knew all Yunque's Summit disciples were good, but I didn't think you were this good.
I'm a senior of Swabian Temple, Tiger Thyron Jufufu, the righteous heroine Master Ju. Oops, I didn't mean to say that last line.
You're really into the role, aren't you? Let's finish the scene then. Come, Victor. Use the forbidden artifact stained with the blood of our kind, the Tiger Bane Bell, and devour me.
Who would want to devour you? You look like a villain who's hard to stomach.
Hard to stomach. Do you think I've been eating nothing but good food on my journey?
So you murdered the real Mr. Xiang Huang with the Tiger Bane Bell, right?
I siphoned the life of our kin and stole the power within their flesh, along with all the hatred, suffering, and anger. Eat or be eaten. That's how I've come this far.
You want to live this way, even at the cost of hurting your own kin?
Eat or be eaten. You'll understand soon, Fufu.
I don't understand, and I don't agree with it. If we have to live by devouring the flesh of others, then why? Why do we fight so desperately to stop the Hollow from devouring us?
It's because of these so-called ideals and principles that the Tiger Thyron settlement was swallowed by a Hollow. If we'd only used the Tiger Bane Bell that day, that ethereal would have been...
There is no if only. When I was young and would remember that night, crying and saying if only, that's what Shifu would tell me. Sacrificing the lives of one's kin in order to save the rest. Is that doing the right thing? Nobody can say. The good at that moment, the evil at that moment. Perhaps it's all just a matter of a single thought. A single thought leaves behind so many regrets, so many what ifs, and so much sacrifice and love. But there is no if only. I've stopped dwelling on the rights and wrongs of the past. All I know is that here and now, I have to do what's right.
How do you know that my choice is wrong?
Shifu also taught me another lesson. Know when to stop reasoning with the bad guys. You couldn't beat me today, so you have no choice but to take my words as a given. Maybe one day I'll be able to answer your question, or maybe I won't. But until some other powerful villain takes my life, I'll continue doing what I think is right. I won't devour you, nor will I take your life. I'm handing you over to public security and making sure you receive judgment in the name of the righteousness that you so despise.
Fufu.
Huh?
I hate your name. It makes me feel you've had too good a life this far.
I like my name. It does make me feel like I've had a good life so far.
And the game crashes again. We add that to another tally. We have 5 crashes. I'm thinking about it. It'd have all the small. I was thinking, do since there's what? See, 4 different body types for females. The the child, teenage, and adult. But adults come in varying size. And these all the characters in this game come in varying sizes. But believe that all the small girl models that use the small girl model are all technically people old enough to be either a parent or grandparent so far. And it's only been 2. Great, they can make that a joke. But then we get the weirdness of Frou-Frou's. It states that Frou-Frou's 4, but do we count her in tiger years? Because based on some other things, they talk as if she is way older.
You've grown a lot, Fufu.
You're making me blush, Shifu. Though, what are you referring to? My fighting? Magic? Or tactics?
I'm talking about your skill in lecturing villains on morality.
Shifu, you're making fun of me again.
It's an important skill for us good guys to have. Making your grand entrance with an impressive line and exiting with righteous words. Isn't that exactly the kind of hero you aspire to become, Fufu?
Maybe being a great hero or a legendary figure doesn't always mean you have to be impressive, brave, or even powerful. Maybe doing the right thing is more important than becoming a hero.
Master Fufu.
Huh? Yes, Shifu.
Remember to feed the bird for me.
That's amazing! So you crushed the schemes of the Exaltists and Master Tiger just like that?
No need to praise me. Shifu has actually been secretly watching over me all this time. That's how we always managed to get away safely. So even if I ran into a situation I couldn't handle, Shifu would have stepped in and taken care of it.
Well, that's the dialogue, I guess. Yeah, me having her, her in my party for all of that was pretty spot on. Then, yep, she was just there. In my case, she was there in my party.
Oh, so being humble is also a virtue of the great Master Fufu? Since Shifu never showed up, doesn't that prove you're already a capable hero in your own right?
Junior Belle, don't call me that. Plus, I realize that rather than being called Master Fufu, I much prefer being everyone's senior disciple Fufu.
Which
So
sticks.
don't be afraid when you encounter demons or evil spirits. Senior disciple Fufu will always be there to defeat them.
Yeah, but doesn't sound as awesome. And as I said, I guess I will do these. But this one has a story attached. I'm. I guess I'll do these off. I'll record when I do this. I guess. I'll record doing the specials later. And I'll probably do it, well, uh, uh, tomorrow when I have nothing to do. Meow, 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 meow. Well, no, right, next week. Or maybe I'll do, we're still waiting on sales. Okay, we're still waiting on these guys to get back. I guess it's time to go to Gishin. Since this still needs some more time to process. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, I got a reasonable amount of stock. I should let this thing complete its course, and then I will swap over to making the relieving elixir again. Okay, for right now, let's see. You know what happens. Let us mute this dialogue. Let's turn on roleplay. Let me go change the feeds there. Now to start. Turn on console. While that cooks in the background. Okay, well, well, I have to do this thing of put in the comment, if you're watching this on YouTube, like a week later, put in the comments how old you think the tiger. Do you think she's 4 or 40? Since I feel like that's a typo based on several people's dialogue about her. Even her own dialogue. And looking at her, she doesn't look like she's 4. Well, I only took care of. Let's see. No, no. All right. I did take care of more of this, as stated before. I would not wait on Gishin, as I just play Gish. Lag. So I continued without everyone because. Alright, let me change it also on Twitch. Right now we're just going into Gishin. So I went into more of the Skulk story and fixed her up. As stated before, Gishin's not like a game I care about streaming. Simply one thing, it's on my it's a console thing, and it gets rather weird. Okay, I have to go back because he's so annoying here. All the way back here again.
Full throttle!
Ah, lucky today. Or I bothered some. Ugh. May even close down.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
I may even close down ZZZ for half an hour just to. Yeah, I think that's the best choice. I'll close down ZZZ for right now.
The fog is gone!
And this is where roughly around where the console decided to. Well, let's see. I continued playing. It choked on me while I was waiting around. Instead of playing Raving Waves and recording, I decided to just play Gishin. The console choked on me. Let it cool down for a bit. Played a bit more. It choked a bit when I got into this room. I was wanted to complete it, but
Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? How come he knows? Really? So, you're telling Paimon that giant whale and this guy can both turn into the fowl? How does that work?
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is bound to mimic his appearance. It's a natural response after encountering someone as powerful as Master. To them, he represents ultimate power. We know the person before us has encountered Master, and we know he stole a portion of my power. So it's not surprising that he would assume this form.
Okay. Oh, the closer Paimon looks, the more intimidating it gets. Nervalette isn't here this time, so it's up to us. He won't have the nerve to steal again after we're done with him. Let's teach this guy a lesson.